Today is August 23rd, 2015, and here we're with Master Chef from Felton, Delaware, Mr. William Francis George. He goes by Mr. Bill to most people. What are we cooking today, Mr. Bill?
A vegetable omelette.
Cheese omelet. Mr. Bill really knows how to put one together, I tell you. That looks absolutely delicious. Do you have any comments on how you like to cook, Mr. George?
Well, I like to take my time. I don't let anything get in my way. I don't worry about how many utensils I have to use. I don't worry about if something kind of falls on the floor, but when I'm done, I clean up. I make everything look as nice. When I'm done is when I started.
Okay. Are you a stickler for ingredient lists or, you know, your measurements and things?
Well, you have to be consistent with, like when you peel a potato and you want to cook, say fried potatoes up. If you cut them in different variable sizes, then it doesn't cook evenly. Okay. So, you know, that kind of stuff. But, you know, cooking is one of those things that there's really no rules to it. You kind of do it to your own taste, and sometimes you might want to add something to give it a little different flavor, a little twist to it, which is really what is so creative and neat about cooking.
Is it something you enjoy doing?
Oh, I love to do it. I loved when I was younger. I never cooked because my wife was such a great cook to begin with, and I just, you know, it was a 6-day-a-week out working, and plus what I had to do when I came home. But when I got the time later in life, I love to cook, actually.
Okay.
It's fun. And then people sit down, have a meal, they enjoy it. I've never actually cooked anything that they walked away from.
Well, that's a good sign.
Unless they were just very polite.
I see you have a place setting over here for 3 individuals. Who are you cooking for today?
I'm cooking for my wife, my son, and myself.
Outstanding.
So we are going to have a nice cheese vegetable omelet with some bread that's ready to go in the toaster.
Okay, it looks like you got some green peppers or something in there.
We have mushrooms, green peppers, onions, and I had some potatoes left from the other day, which we add to it. So we have a nice vegetable omelet.
Outstanding, Mr. George. What's the total cook and prep time for this dish?
Oh God, I haven't timed it. I would say setting the table, getting everything ready, cutting bread, putting it in the toaster. I'd say about a half hour. I don't like to rush through it because I don't like to forget anything.
It always seems to, when a meal is cooked slowly, it cooks better.
Well, you don't burn things. You don't overcook them. Timing is everything. And when you get a meal ready, the only downtime I have is trying to get people to the table because they seem to get preoccupied sometimes with things, and that irritates me because I think when somebody takes the time to cook you a meal, you should be eagerly waiting to sit down and eat. And then I like to hear some oohs and ahs saying, ah, that tastes so good, ooh, I love it. So that's kind of the compliments to your chef, or whatever you want to call the person cooking your meal. I like the word chef, though, although I'm not a chef.
I'm sure if some...
I'm more a short order cook, I guess.
I'm sure if some of your patrons see this video, they'll make sure to get to the table quicker and give more compliments because they won't want to miss out on these delicious meals.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. George, the Cooking Channel would really like to thank you today for your insight, your excellent cooking skills, and your polite service.
You're certainly welcome.
Have a nice day, Mr. George.
See ya.